Hello, students. This is your English teacher, Mujibur Rahman. Today's poem is Ode to the West Wind, composed by P.B. Shelley, who was born on August 1792 in England. Shelley wrote it on a day when the stormy wind was collecting the vapors to send the autumnal rains. At sunset, there was a violent tempest of hail and rain, thunder, clouds, and lightning. Canto 1, students. The wind has its twofold power, as a destroyer and as a preserver. The west wind drives the dead leaves. It scatters the seeds and covers them with dust like dead bodies in their graves. The west wind wants it to be germinated in spring. Canto 2, students. West wind drives the loose clouds in the sky. The clouds floating on the surface of the west wind are messengers of rain and lightning. The west wind is the dirge of the dying year, and this closing night will be the dome of a big tom, with all strength of the west wind as rain, lightning, and hailstorm. Canto 3, students. The influence of the west wind on the sea is also much. The west wind awakens the blue Mediterranean, which once stood on its shores. In Atlantic the waves make passage for the west wind, while far below the plants at the bottom of the ocean tremble with fear and shed their leaves. Canto 4. The poet here establishes a link between his own personality and the personality of the west wind. He recalls his boyhood when he was as swift, energetic, and uncontrollable as the west wind. In his boyhood, he could exceed the speed of the west wind and could accompany it in the sky. But now the misfortunes of life have crushed him. He is bleeding on the thorns of life. Oh, lift me as a wave, lift a cloud. I fall upon the thorns of life, I bleed. Canto 5. Students, the poet appeals to the west wind to blow on him like forest. Like the forest, he too is passing through the autumns of his life. Shelley tells west wind to spread his dead thoughts over the universe in order that these thoughts may bring about a new period in human history. He tells the west wind to broadcast his prophecy about the coming of the golden age. Students, we find here P.B. Shelley's idealism, his belief in human nature, and his belief in the golden age of mankind. On 8th July 1822, less than a month before his 30th birthday, Shelley drowned in a sudden storm in his sailing boat, the Don Juan. Thank you very much.